Welcome to Asmita and Maumita's Ranga Pravesh. I am glad to see everyone well and healthy after this past year. We would like to thank you all for being here today. We appreciate your support in celebrating this huge milestone for our daughters. Asmita and Maumita began their dance careers at Durgabari, so it is very fitting that their Rangapravish is being held here today.
We'll begin the program shortly after introducing our MC for the evening, Deepsika Das, as well as Ashmita and Momita's guru, Srimati Supradipta Datta. Supradipta Datta is a dancer, choreographer, and artistic director of Kalaangan, a premier institute dedicated to the practice and promotion of Odissi. Students of Kalaangan have performed all over the world. Performance recitals by Kalaangan students by specially recognized for their grace, elegance, and masterful technique. Supradipta organizes an annual dance festival Alakushap to showcase young students. A second festival, Nrityanubhav, gives a platform to budding Odissi dancers who have completed years of training. She has organized many workshops with eminent Odissi gurus. She also founded a non-profit named Onnoi that seeks to build bridges across the cultures of the world. She has been Asmita and Momita's guru for the last 13 years.
Our MC for the evening, Deepsika Das, is a computer science major attending the Georgia Institute of Technology. She also did her Ranga Pravesh under the guidance of Guru Srimati Supradipta Datta. In addition to dance, Deepsika likes to paint, travel, and go hiking. We now invite Deepsika to introduce the program for the evening. Thank you.
Thank you for that lovely introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, namaskar. It is my pleasure to be your MC this evening. In spite of the tough times we have experienced this past year, it is a joy to see everyone's faces as we come together to witness Oshmita and Momita achieve this important milestone in their lives. Before we begin, I would like to address a few house rules so that all of us can enjoy their performance and give them our full respect and attention. First, I kindly request everyone to turn off your cell phones or put them on silent. Please no videography of the performance. If you are planning to take pictures, we solemnly request you not to post them on social media. Additionally, please make sure to turn the flash off, as it is distracting for the dancers. If you need to exit, please do so only between dances. And just in case of an emergency, please take a moment now to locate the nearest exit to you. As we have a few children here who are not vaccinated yet, our ardent request to you is to please wear your mask at all times while inside these premises. We are gathered here today to witness Momita and Oshmita's Rangapravish. But what is a Rangapravish? Literally, Rangapravish means entering or ascending the performing arena. It is an opportunity for the guru to present the shishya, who wishes to embark on the next phase of her journey as an individual dancer. It is not the end of training, as many incorrectly think. It is a step up to a higher level of commitment from the guru and the shishya to the art form. It is an event where the dancers present their proficiency in the art form in front of gurus, critics, fellow dancers, friends, and family to prove their commitment and craft. Indeed, it is a milestone in the lives of the dancers and a beginning of their wonderful journey into the real world of dance. This evening, the sisters Asmita and Maumita commence their recital with a Mangalacharan. This is an invocatory composition and typically is the first presentation of the Odissi repertoire. It begins with Mancha Pravesh or Patro Pravesh. That is the entrance of the dancers on the stage. On their entrance, the dancers invoke the blessings of Lord Jagannath for an auspicious beginning. This is followed by Bhumi Pranam, the salutation to Mother Earth. Next, in the Ishtadev Stuti, or Bandhana, the main prayer in Mangalacharan, the dancers pay their obeisance to Lord Rama. The blue-hued warrior has a complexion like the color of a peacock's neck. He is worshipped by the gods as well as the wise men of this earth. He broke Lord Shiva's bow to marry Janaki. He is a friend to the mountain-bearing mighty Hanuman, and he is the one who rides the chariot of flowers. Bandhana is followed by Shabha Pranam, where the dancer greets and salutes the audience. Mangalacharan concludes with the Trikondi Pranam, a three-part salutation to the gods and goddesses, the guru, and the audience. Keki Kantha Ram Vandana is based on ragas Megh and Kedar. It is set to Chatusra Jati Ektal, a cycle of 4 beats. Music composition is by Pandit Raghunath Panigrahi, and dance choreography is by legendary Guru Shri Kelucharan Mohapatra. Direction is by Srimati Supradipta Datta. Ladies and gentlemen, Keki Kantha.
Jagannath Swami Nayana Patagami
भवतु मे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे सरसिजा नयनम् सर्वदा सुप्रसन्नम् कपिनिकर युत्यं कपिनिकर युतं कपिनिकर युतं कपिनिकर युतं कपिनिकर युतं कपिनी कर युद्ध बंधूनां सेव्य नौमीध्य जानकीशं नौमीध्यं जानकीशं रघुवर मनीषं पुष्पकारूढ रामं पुष्पकारूढ रामं पुष्पकारूढ रामं पुष्पकारूढ रामं पुष्पकारूढ
After that beautiful invocation, we now move on to our second presentation of the evening, a Pallavi. Today's first Pallavi is based on Rag Saveri. The word Pallavi is derived from Pallav, a leaf. Just as a newborn leaf is tender and soft at the beginning, and later grows strong with time, this composition too starts with slow, graceful movements and builds on the elaboration of both music and dance to climax at a very fast tempo. Though typically all Pallavis are abstract compositions that are devoid of abhinaya or emotions, today Aushmita is going to present to you a composition that experiments to introduce some aspects of bhava, or emotions of the Shringar Rasa, the mood of love. Nonetheless, Saveri Pallavi is an extremely lyrical and rhythmic piece, giving the dancer ample scope to demonstrate the fluidity of the art form, which infuses a soft visual effect. The composition highlights fast footwork within the musical segments and brings the sculptures of the temples to life with soothing stances and poses. Based on Rag Saveri, This composition is set to Tal Malika, a combination of various beat cycles. Music composition is by Pandit Bhubaneshwar Mishra, and dance choreography is by Guru Shri Kelucharan Mohapatra. Please welcome Oshmita to present Saveri Pallavi.
Tari cham, tari cham, tari cham, tari cham, tari cham, ta cham, tari cham, tari cham, tari cham. Tari jam, tari jam, tari jam, ta jam, tari jam, tari jam, tari jam, tari jam, tari jam. dream ta, dream dream, ta dream ta, de re na, dream ta, dream dream, ta dream ta, de re na, ta na na de re na, ta dream ta, de re na, dream ta, dream, dream ta, dream. Dream ta dream dream ta dream ta de re na ta na na de re na ta dream ta de re na dream ta dream dream ta dream dream Dani sa re ma re sa sa ni da pa ma re sa dream ta dream dream ta dream ta de re na ta na na de re na ta dream ta de re na ta na de re na ta na de re na ta na de re ta dream dream ta dream ta de re na dream ta dream dream ta dream ta de re na ta na na de re na ta dream de re na dream ta dream dream ta dream ta de re na dream ta dream dream ta dream ta de re na ta na na de re na ta dream de re na dream ta dream dream ta dream ta de re na ta na na de re na ta dream de re na dream ta dream dream ta dream ta de re na ta na na de re na ta dream de re na
Saveri Pallavi is always so deceptive. Oshmita's performance was so effortless and fluid. I almost forgot how intricate the dance really is. As we progress through the Odissi repertoire, we now come to an abhinaya. The word abhinaya in Sanskrit means to convey something. The dancer tries to portray the meaning of an intricately crafted lyrical song with an intense outpouring of emotions, manifested through body movements as well as facial expressions. The song that Maumita has chosen today for her abhinaya is a popular Oriya song, Naja Jomuna, a conversation between Radha and her friend. Now, Maumita will do a brief demonstration to narrate the story to us. Radha is eager to go meet Krishna. She hears his flute's sweet melody that endears her heart. However, her friend forbids Radha to go to the banks of river Jamuna to fetch water, as she knows that the mischievous Krishna is waiting there for Radha. And the friend knows that the moment Radha sets eyes on Krishna, she will be deliriously love-struck. She will be mesmerized by his lotus eyes and enigmatic smile. All of Radha's pride and self-respect will be forgotten. Radha's friend suspects that Krishna, who is mighty enough to move mountains and slay venomous snakes, is also smitten by Radha. She knows that if these two meet, there will be no stopping them. So as a precaution, Radha's friend tries to keep her from going to the river Jamuna. Naja Jamuna is based on Rag Saveri and is set to Tal Malika, a combination of various beat cycles. Music composition is by Shri Binod Bihari Panda, and rhythm composition is by Shri Bijoy Kumar Barik. Dance choreography is by Guru Bichitrananda Swine. So ladies and gentlemen, sit back and enjoy this playful abhinaya by Maumita.
সহি ন যা যমুনা ন যা যমুনা লো সহি ন যা যমুনা ঘাট জগি বসিছি সে ছইল কানা ঘাট জগি বসিছি সে ঘাট জগি বসিছি সে ঘাট জগি বসিছি সে ঘাট জগি বসিছি সে ছইল কানা নজা যমুনা লো সহি নজা যমুনা নজা যমুনা লো সহি নজা যমুনা তু তাଙ୍କୁ ଦେଖିବା କ୍ଷଣି ହୋଇଯିବୁ ପାଗଳିନୀ ତୁ ତାଙ୍କୁ 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 ଦେଖିବା କ୍ଷଣି ହୋଇଯିବୁ ପାଗଳିନୀ ଗରବ ଗୁମାନ ଦମ୍ଭ ଗରବ ଗୁମାନ ଦମ୍ଭ ଗରବ ଗୁମାନ ଦମ୍ଭ ହୋଇବ ଚୁନା ନଜା ଯମୁନା ଲୋ ସହି নজা যমুনা নজা যমুনা লো সহি নজা যমুনা নজা যমুনা লো সহি নজা যমুনা তো নাম গোটি জীবিকা করি বুলে গিরি টেকা 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 যেতে মনা কলে যেতে মনা কলে হেলে যেতে মনা কলে হেলে নকরে ঘেনা নজা যমুনা লো সহি নজা যমুনা নজা যমুনা লো সহি নজা যমুনা এবার যে যেতে বাড়ি নাহান্তি তীরে সখালি 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 তোহ ঠারে লাখিছি তোহ ঠারে লাখিছি তোহ ঠারে লাখিছি তোহ ঠারে লাখিছি নাম সিনা নজা যমুনা লো সহি নজা যমুনা নজা যমুনা লো সহি নজা যমুনা ঘাট জগি বসিছি সে ঘাট জগি বসিছি সে ছইল কানা নজা যমুনা রে সহি নজা যমুনা নজা যমুনা রে সহি নজা যমুনা নজা যমুনা রে সহি নজা যমুনা রে সহি নজা যমুনা নজা যমুনা নজা যমুনা
Now we will have some of Asmita and Maumita's friends and family say a few words. Our first speaker is by Mr. Olok Sarkar, or Olok Uncle to us, who is an engineering specialist working in the oil and gas industry. He is a friend and a well-wisher of the Sadhukhan family. He has seen Asmita and Maumita grow up, as he has known them for the last 15 years. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Olok Sarkar.
Thank you, Deepsika. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm sure you're enjoying Asmita and Maumita's dance performance and artistic footwork. Just as much I've been watching from backside, fantastic. For those who do not know me, my name is Olok Sarkar once again. I have had the privilege to be a close family friend with Sadhukhan, Bhim Saheb and Reena and Asmita and Maumita. It's been 15 years. First, I would like to thank Asmita and Maumita for letting me speak on this great occasion that marks a big milestone in their lives. I met Asmita and Maumita in 2006 or around maybe 2007 for the first time. Interestingly, it was Odissi that brought us together. To set the record straight, no, I do not dance. My daughter Surabhi had been their dance partner for since that time. I have watched both Asmita and Maumita grow to their adulthood or young adults from their elementary days. One comment for Maumita, though, even though she is legally adult, but I'm sure for Indian parents, it will take a couple of more years for her to become an adult in their eyes. So hold on. I am delighted to see Asmita and Maumita transform over the years from when they're little through numerous dance performances at Durgabari, a lot of those, ISKCON, San Antonio Music Festival, Houston Downtown, many of Alok Utsav annual programs, and many more dances and other events. While Asmita is fun-loving, easygoing, laughing her way to winning hearts, Maumita, on the other hand, is quiet, thoughtful, and very detail-oriented. However, even though their demeanors are diametrically opposite, it is quite fascinating to see that their sisterhood has always kept them working together, looking at the main objective at the same time. That's very much appreciated. Asmita, these years of anxious waiting that you have endured to perform this Rangapravish with Maumita is a great example of that brotherly or sisterly bonding. And in this aspect, I am keeping you in my list of role models. Maumita, I have no idea how you managed to do the final year of your school, take maybe 100 plus AP courses, college applications, secure in a fantastic school, and also prepare for such an artistic achievement. Asmita and Maumita, we are proud of you for continuing and holding this Indian tradition, the culture of Indian dance. It is not easy to keep this as your top priority in the middle of busy days and activities. Thanks to your guru and your parents for inspiring and motivating you too. I am so excited to see you both of you grow as two individuals with golden hearts, open minds, and with great professionalism. I wish both of you nothing but the very best in your lives. Go win the world and enjoy the adventures that lie ahead. And yes, don't stop smiling and stay as amazing as you always are. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Chandni, and I am Maumita's friend and soon-to-be roommate. Having watched Maumita prepare for her Rangapravish over the course of over a year, I realized the extreme levels of passion, discipline, and hard work that it took to present these performances before you today. Dance has been an important component of Maumita's life for as long as I've known her, and it was ultimately her work ethic and authenticity that allowed her to reach the level that she has today. While I always tease Maumita about being the complete opposite of a procrastinator, the strength of her work ethic goes far beyond simply completing assignments for school early. Maumita dedicates her full attention to everything she is working on and truly gives things her all. Whether that be going the extra mile to make a friend's birthday gift special, pouring multiple hours a day into making our STEM summer camp a reality, or spending countless hours practicing for dance until her feet were beyond sore, Maumita managed to fulfill whatever she set her mind to and transcend everyone's expectations. What made my friendship with Maumita so special to me was how genuine she always was. High school can be a difficult time to make friends for many, but people like Maumita shine bright with their compassion and honesty. She never tried to be someone she wasn't, and instead attracted people into her orbit with her pure and simple nature. As I'm sure we can all agree, Maumita demonstrates that same authenticity today as she pours herself into her movements and facial expressions, putting a piece of herself into her dances. While today's ceremony may only be a few hours long, it is the culmination of months of practice and preparation. Even before that, Maumita has been doing Odissi for years. As her experience and knowledge of the dance form grew, so has she, discovering her passions and forging the future she wants for herself. Therefore, today marks a significant milestone in her pathway as a dancer, but also a defining moment in her personal life as she matures into the best version of herself. Maumita, we are all incredibly proud of you and everything you've achieved, and we wish you all the best for your future endeavors. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Saravi, and I am so proud to be here today to talk about Asmita and Maumita, my close family friends. The amount of work and dedication they have put towards this Rangapravish is nothing short of impressive. I used to dance with Asmita, and let me tell you, she wasn't always this disciplined. What was most annoying was that even when she did in practice, she still used to nail all the steps. Everyone else in the class would get yelled at, but Asmita would always have the dance down. I still remember the good times we had in dance class, from the memories we made whenever we goofed off when Deeptamashi wasn't looking, to the weeks before our performances where we collectively realized that maybe we should have practiced a little harder. The last group practice I had with the dancers I originally started with still holds an especially fond place in my heart, with Bidisha starring as comic relief, me asking a bunch of questions about the steps we just learned, and Asmita acting as the glue that held us together. Later on, Maumita joined us, and it was neat to see someone who started out as a little kid in my eyes to prove herself to be a capable and amazing dancer. It is so poetic that I have the honor of helping out with their Rangapravesh the same way that they helped out with mine. Watching my best friends grow into successful, mature adults ready to take on whatever life throws at them has been incredible. Asmita has always maintained her passion for dance. She joined her college's Bollywood team and even helped choreo for them. Even while working at her full-time job, which she just started, she still managed to squeeze in practice for her Rangapravesh. Maumita too had to balance college apps and dance practice. Even with the difficulties that they faced, they still managed to put on such a lovely and graceful performance. It makes me proud to call myself their friend. I wish them all the best for the future ahead.
Hi everyone, I'm Pranavi, and I'm so proud of everything Maumita and Asmita have accomplished to hold this amazing performance. I've known Maumita for about 3 years, and in this time she's grown to be one of my closest friends. I first met Maumita in my sophomore year in Mr. Perrin's pre-calculus class. We had known of each other for a while since we had a lot of mutual friends and had seen each other at different events, but we had never actually talked to each other until that class. But because we knew of each other, our first interaction went something like this. Wait, I know you. I know you too. Okay, let's be friends. And from then on, we became good friends. Maumita is everything you would look for in a friend. She's kind, funny, smart, friendly, and so easy to talk to. She's the type of person who will always be there to help you. Whether it's midnight and you're freaking out before a test, or it's the middle of the week and you just need someone to talk to. She's someone that you can have fun with in even the most mundane situations. One of my favorite memories with her is when we decided to get a bunch of food and blankets in the middle of exam week and had a little party in our pre-cal class. Maumita is also always so determined and passionate about everything she does. You can clearly see that through this wonderful dance performance, a culmination of years of hard work and dedication. I'm so proud of Maumita, and I'm excited to see everything she will accomplish in college and beyond. I know she will do amazing things, and I'm so happy I've got to be part of her journey. Congratulations.
Hello, everyone. My name is Saideep Narendrula. I'd like to first thank the Sadhukhan family for giving me the opportunity to speak about Asmita. I've known Asmita since elementary school, where we met in 4th grade. I may or may not have called her markers fat, and then she proceeded to not talk to me for another 4 or 5 years. But as I got to know her throughout middle school and high school, and even in college, I got to know so much about what a great woman she is. At every point, I was always impressed by her hard work and dedication. Every morning, she's up early for working out or studying, and she's always putting her 110% into every activity she does, whether it's studying engineering at A&M or being the president of Red Cross and leading several high-profile volunteering events. This year, her practice for her Rangapravesh has astounded all of us, among all of our friends. She continues her early morning dance practices while working a 9 to 5 job, and then even comes back to practice even more. It amazes me how much she can do, and her efforts speak to themselves throughout the performance. I'm very personally proud to be her friend and to be able to see both Asmita and Maumita's performances today, and I'm sure many of you are as well. I'd just like to wish Asmita and Maumita the best of luck in their future endeavors, and thank you.
Thank you to the speakers for your encouraging words for the sisters. And it was great to hear some of the lighter moments too. Moving on, we now come to a relatively more elaborate dance presentation, Ardhanarishwar. This is a composition that tests the dancer's artistry and stamina, thus giving a wholesome experience to the audience, both in terms of technique and abhinaya. The concept of Ardhanarishwar depicts the synthesis of the masculine energy, Shiva, and the feminine energy, Shakti, of the universe. Based on verses by Adi Shankacharya, this composition describes the contrasting yet complementary attributes of these energies. The dancers will now present to you a brief demonstration to explain these verses. Salutations to both the Tandava and Lasya facets of the universe. To Lasyavati Parvati, whose body is the color of the champa flower that shines like molten gold. To the mighty Shiva, whose body shines like the burning camphor. To her, whose hair is lustrous and flowing. And to him, who is adorned by matted locks. Salutations to her, whose gold bangles and tinkling anklets make beautiful music. And to him, who wears around his lotus feet a swarm of glistening snakes. To her, whose fair body is draped with gold ornaments and silk clothes. To him, who is adorned with fierce snakes all around his body. Salutations to Parvati, who wears a garland of mandar flowers. Salutations to Shiva, who wears a garland of skulls. To her, who is covered by rich cloth. To him, who is clad only by the sky. We bow to Parvati, whose dance marks the creation of the world. We bow to Shiva, whose dance destroys everything. We bow to her, the mother of the universe. We bow to him, the father of the universe. To her, whose earrings glitter with gems. And to him, who wears a great serpent as an ornament. Salutations to her, who divinely merges with Shiva. Salutations to him, who divinely merges with Parvati. Ardhanarishwar is based on Rag Malika and set to Tal Malika, a combination of various beat cycles. Music composition is by Pandit Raghunath Panigrahi, and dance choreography is by Guru Shri Kelucharan Mohapatra.
पेय गौरार्थ शरीरकायै चाम्पेय गौरार्थ शरीरकायै चाम्पेय गौरार्थ शरीरकायै शरीरकाय कर्पूर गौरार्थ शरीरकाय कर्पूर गौरार्थ शरीरकाय धामिला कायै च जटाधराय धामिला कायै च जटाधराय नमः शिवायै च नमः शिवाय पुरायै चलत्पणत् काङ्कणं पुरायै चलत्पणत् काङ्कणं पुरायै चलत्पणत् काङ्कणं पुरायै पादाब्जराज पादाब्जराजध्वनि नुपुराय पादाब्जराजध्वनि नुपुराय पादाब्जराज पादाब्जराजध्वनि नुपुराय हे माङ्गदायै च हे माङ्गदायै च हे माङ्गदायै च हे माङ्गदायै च पूजगाङ्गदाय 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 नमः शिवायै च नमः शिवाय नमः शिवायै च नमः शिवाय नमः शिवायै च नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय कपालमालाङ्कित कान्दराय कपालमालाङ्कित कान्दराय दिव्याम्बरायै च दिगम्बराय दिव्याम्बरायै च दिगम्बराय नमः शिवायै च नमः शिवाय नमः शिवायै च नमः शिवाय नमः सृष्ट्यन् खलास्य कायै प्रपञ्च सृष्ट्यन् मुखलास्य कायै प्रपञ्च सृष्ट्यन् मुखलास्य कायै प्रपञ्च सृष्ट्यन् मुखलास्य कायै समस्त संहार समस्त संहारक ताण्डवाय 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 जगज्जनन्यै जगज्जनन्यै जगदेकपित्रे जगज्जनन्यै जगदेकपित्रे नमः शिवायै च नमः शिवाय नमः शिवायै च नमः शिवाय नमः प्रदीप्तरत्नोज्ज्वलकुण्डलायै प्रदीप्तरत्नोज्ज्वलकुण्डलायै स्फुरन् महापानगभूषणाय स्फुरन् महापानगभूषणाय शिवान्वितायै च शिवान्विताय शिवान्वितायै च शिवान्विताय शिवान्वितायै च शिवान्विताय शिवान्वितायै च शिवान्विताय नमः शिवायै च नमः शिवाय 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 नमः शिवाय
Now we will have a few more of Ushmita and Momita's friends say a few words.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ashrita, and I have known Maumita for about 4 years now. We met on the first day of ninth grade and had an instant connection. These past 4 years, I have had the honor of watching Maumita grow from being an innocent freshman to the strong, independent young woman about to go off to college. One thing that has remained constant about Maumita these past few years is her dedication and hard work. Two things that I've always admired about her. I can honestly say I have never seen Maumita complete a task half-heartedly. Whether she is working on dance, schoolwork, or just being an amazing friend, she has always exceeded expectations and went above and beyond. It is because of this that I can say with 100% certainty, Maumita is going to excel in the future and make everyone in her life more proud than she already has. And I personally cannot wait to be there when she does. Every day with Maumita is interesting and exciting, and over the course of the past 4 years, we have made so many memories together. Even though we aren't going to the same college, I can't wait to make many more memories. It has been an honor and privilege to have her in my life. Congratulations,
Hello, everybody. My name is Namita, and let me just say, if there was anybody I had to share a similar sounding name with, I'm glad it was Mamita, even though it did lead to some misunderstandings during our loud lunches in school or in crowded hallways. But honestly, Mamita is one of the best people I have ever had the honor of knowing, and being mistaken for her, well, there's worse things that can happen. She is this bright, hardworking, amazing individual, and words aren't enough to describe the depth of how wonderful she is. Everything she does, she puts her heart and soul into, and as her friend, I have had the privilege of seeing this over the years I've known her. Whether it's in her studies, dance, or various extracurriculars, she always puts in 100%, not because it's what others expect of her, but because it's the standard she holds herself to. And beyond this, the area I personally have seen this full-hearted commitment in is in the lengths she goes to for her friends. No matter why or when you call her, even if it's at 1 in the morning, she's always there to lend a helping hand, to listen to you, and to just be with you. Maumita, there is no one like you, and I'm so proud of everything you've achieved. I love you, and you deserve all the best. Congratulations, girl.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ashira, and I'm a friend of Mamita's. When Mamita first told me about this speech, she conveniently skipped over the fact that I'll be on a stage in front of a lot of people. But when I did find out, I realized I still wanted to do this speech because I wanted to share my perspective about what makes Maumita a kind, awesome, caring, and intelligent human being. Together, we've cried, laughed, and dealt with sleep deprivation, and all this time, I realized that there's nothing in the world that can throw at Maumita Sadhukhan that she can't overcome with absolute fierceness, while still maintaining the balance between pursuing her goals and caring for those around her. Maumita, I'm so proud of you, not just because you're an amazing Odissi, Bollywood, and TikTok dancer, but also because of all you've achieved in high school and will continue to achieve in college. I know you'll fulfill all your dreams because you always work hard and never give up. I don't say this enough or ever, but thank you for being my friend. And I love you so much. I wish you good luck for all your future adventures.
Hi guys, my name is Amy, and I met Asmita freshman year of college, I think, through a mutual friend. And if there's one thing that I've learned about her through all these years, it's that she's the mom friend in our group. There were so many study sessions, game nights, times when she had meals with us or even cooked for us, because again, I mean, mommy. Times when she'd let us sleep over because it was too late at night and didn't want us walking back in the rain or in the dark. Specifically, there was an incident this past February in College Station where I like to call it the Great Freeze of February because we had freezing temperatures, the electricity and the heat was on and off, our water was turned off so we couldn't cook anything. Asmita invited us over and let us stay there for pretty much the entirety of the week. She kept us company, made sure we had food until things were back to normal. And she's just that much of a good friend. Anyways, she's so strong-willed and has so much self-respect, she doesn't take anything from anyone. She's intelligent, we all know her major and everything that she balances, as Sai and everyone else has said. And I don't know how she does it. She's opportunistic. This is a little bit of a funny story. When I got my first COVID shot, I didn't know I was gonna get it. I was asleep on my couch, and I got a call from her saying, "Get up right now, someone's gonna come pick you up, you're getting your first COVID shot." And she also loves without abandon. If you ever need her, even if she's busy, the minute that she can, she'll come running. Overall, she's an impressive woman as a friend, academically, and I am so sure in the workforce. I'm proud to have her consider me a friend, and I'm just as excited as everyone else to see where she goes in her life. And also, for my pride's sake and her status as an alumni, thanks and gig 'em.
Good evening, everybody. My name's Ahona, and I'm one of Maumita's closest childhood friends. First of all, I want to thank Maumita and Asmita for inviting me and my family to this special occasion. I know how important dance is to the both of them, and it's an honor to let us watch how their skills have grown with the Rangapravish. I've always known that Maumita is an amazing dancer, but she's also a gifted choreographer. I mean, I dance like I have two left feet, and she somehow was able to teach me an entire dance for a wedding. I still remember when we met for the first time at a house party 7 years ago. She was shy and quiet, and so was I, so we didn't really talk much, just kind of sat there and stared at each other. And although there's no funny or exciting memory behind our first meeting, we made up for that with several events in the years to come. From lurking around the corners of Durgabari to watching movies together on Netflix party at 2 a.m., my friendship with Maumita has only grown, and I got to see what a great person she is. One event specifically comes to mind when I think about her positive traits, and it's when one of her friends got lost in Houston during a Bengali event. She had no idea where she was, and she called us scared, and all of us were panicking, not knowing what to do. I remember Maumita just silently stood there for a while, waiting for a chance to speak, and finally when she got the opportunity, she took the phone and calmly told our friend to look for any street signs, to go into the nearest building, and to call her mom. At that moment, all I could do was stand there impressed at just how she was able to apply her presence of mind and immediately come up with that idea. Because that's the kind of person Maumita is. She's intelligent, mature, calm, optimistic, and a quick thinker. She always knows just what to say and can make the grayest days seem bright. I've watched her grow from being a shy, quiet girl to someone who's confident and never afraid to speak her mind. Anybody who's friends with Momita is lucky to know her, and I'm sure everybody at UT next year will agree. I wish her all the best for the next 4 years. Good luck, and once again, thank you.
Hello, my name is Jaduna, and I've been friends with Asmita for about a good 8 years. We met at her neighbor's house, which also happened to be my family friend. We really only started talking a few years ago when we were in AP chemistry together. We were in a lab group together, and that's how our friendship started to blossom. We had a lot of lab time where we'd be goofing off, messing around. We also got our work done, but I never thought I would meet someone who would get super hyper off of fruits, specifically apples, oranges, and grapes. I somehow always happened to follow her footsteps, as we ended up in the same college as well, and the same major. And we would always walk to classes together, the ones that at least happened to be the same. I can't believe it. To call her hardworking is such an understatement. Looking at her all these times, she has grown, and she is very, very strong-willed. I have never met anyone that strong-willed and that hardworking. I can't believe, as other people have said before, that she's working a full-time job and practiced for this. And she was also doing college and practiced for this. Every single morning she would wake up, and she was very determined, she was very dedicated and very disciplined. I wish her all the best in her future endeavors. Thank you.
Howdy, everybody. My name's Sunil. Wow, this light's blinding. I had the honor of meeting Asmita, I think at this point, 3 years ago, my sophomore year of college, through a mutual friend. And there's a running joke in our friend group now that me and her are, for all intents and purposes, the same person. And it's the greatest compliment that I've ever received. Throughout all the years that I've known her, she's been one of the most hardworking, dedicated, and honestly one of the smartest people that I've ever known. We used to have a lot of late nights at the engineering building just studying for finals, and no matter how much I tried to goof off, she'd always make sure that I stayed on task and somehow keep herself on task at the same time. Honestly, I have no idea, like everybody's been saying, how she's gotten this far and balanced everything that she has with working full-time, doing college, graduating this past year. Senior year is not easy. And yet somehow she always found the time to practice for dance and make time for the things that she cared about, including her friends. And now I'm proud to see where she's come, and I'm looking forward to seeing where she's going to go from here. Thank you.
Thank you for those heartfelt words. I'm sure Asmita and Maumita really appreciate your presence here today. As we mentioned earlier, Pallavi is a pure dance and implies elaboration, an abstract presentation devoid of any abhinaya, in which intricate sequences are fused with repetitive musical notes. The graceful and lyrical movements of the dancer's form is supported by intricate rhythm patterns of exceptional beauty. Together, they create a beautiful tapestry of rhythm, music, and movement. Today, Maumita will be presenting our next Pallavi. Set to the melodious Hansadhwani rag, the rhythm in this Pallavi is elaborated within Ektali, a static cycle of 4 beats, but is divided into rhythm patterns of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9 beats. Hansadhwani Pallavi is the choreography of the legendary Padma Vibhushan Guru Shri Kelucharan Mahapatra, and music composition is by Pandit Bhubaneshwar Mishra. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Maumita to present Hansadhwani Pallavi.
tako jenu tajom tajom tare chom tajenu tako jenu tajom tajom tare chom tanana tare chom tanana tare tajom tajom tako jenu tajom tajom tare chom tajenu tako jenu tajom tajom tare chom tanana tare chom tanana tare tajom tajom tako jenu tajom tajom tare chom tajenu tako jenu tajom tajom tare chom Jom ta jom ta da da. Tri ta ta na 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 ta tri ta ta na na tri ta ta na na ta tri ta ta na na 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 ta tri ta ta na na Dream ta ta na na Dream ta ta na na Dream ta ta na na ta Dream ta ta na na Dream ta ta na na ta Dream ta ta na na ta na 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 dire na na ta Dream ta ta na na Hey!
Asmita and Maumita will present a Bengali song, Probhato Bina Tobo Baje. This composition is by the famous Bengali poet Kaji Nojrul Islam. Though Nojrul is known as the Bidrohi Kobi, or the rebel poet, a substantial amount of his literary and musical work is the result of his extensive studies of Sanskrit literature and Hindu scriptures, like the Puranas. He was also a student of Hindustani classical music. He sincerely believed in the existence of a living God and composed many Muslim as well as Hindu devotional songs. It has been documented that Nojrul wrote more than 500 kirtans, bhajans, shama shangit, and agamonis. Nojrul's poems and songs imbibed the passion and creativity of Brahman, the primordial energy. The song that the sisters have chosen today is an ode to that supreme power, who controls every aspect of our being. The tune, to which the universe dances, resonates everywhere. Its calm, soothing sound brings peace and light to this world. It is a powerful hymn that brings joy to humbled souls. Based on Rag Bhairavi, this song is sung in the Drupad style, which is one of the oldest singing styles of the Hindustani or North Indian classical genre. Probhato Bina Tobo Baje is set to Teora or Tripata, a cycle of 7 beats. Music composition is by Sri Komal Dasgupta, and today's rendition of the song is sung by Srimati Indrani Sen. Dance choreography is by Srimati Supradipta Datta. So now, let us enjoy another beautiful performance by Asmita and Maumita.
बाजे हे प्रभात बिना तब बाजे उदारो अम्बर माझे उदारो अम्बर माझे बाजे हे प्रभात बिना तब बाजे তুষার কান্তি তব প্রশান্তি তুষার কান্তি তুষার কান্তি তব প্রশান্তি শুভ্র আলোকে রাজে হে প্রভাত বিনা তব বাজে হে প্রভাত বিনা তব বাজে তব আনন্দিত গভীর বাণী শুনে চরা চরা যুক্ত প্রাণ সারে মরে মা পদস তব আনন্দিত গভীর বাণী শুনে চরাচর যুক্ত পানি মন্ত্রমুগ্ধা ভাবগঙ্গা মন্ত্রমুগ্ধা ভাবগঙ্গা নিস্তরঙ্গা রাজে হে প্রভাত বিনা তব বাজে বাজে হে প্রভাত বিনা তব বাজে উদার অম্বর মাঝে বাজে বাজে হে প্রভাত বিনা তব বাজে।
If the poet Nojrul was here today, to see his poem be transformed on this stage, I think he would be very proud of Asmita and Maumita. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them another round of applause. Our second Abhinaya of this evening is going to be presented by Asmita. We as Bengalis have a special place in our hearts for Devi Durga. And today, when we are all gathered here at Durgabari, it is very appropriate that Asmita will be presenting Naba Durga to us. This Abhinaya composition is a prayer to the Supreme Goddess. In Hindu mythology, she is the embodiment of strength, or Shakti. She is the destroyer of the demon brothers Shumbha and Nishumbha. She is the slayer of Mahishasura, the demon who came disguised as a bull. She is also the benevolent mother to us all. Durga is destruction, yet she is energy. She is illusion, and yet she is nature. The moon and the sun are her two eyes. The fire that can annihilate this world resides in her third eye. But she is peace, the kind of peace that wise men have sought for ages. At the end of the composition, the dancer depicts the 9 forms of Devi that gives this piece the name Nabadurga. Nabadurga is based on Rag Bhairavi and is set to Ektali, a rhythm cycle of 4 beats. Choreographed by the legendary guru Sri Pankaj Charandas, music composition is by Pandit Harihar Panda. Ladies and gentlemen, Nabadurga.
विनाशिनी बहुफल दे नमो वरदे जय भगवती देवी नमो वरदे जय भगवती देवी नमो वरदे जय शुंभ निशुंभ कपाल धरे जय शुंभ निशुंभ कपाल धरे प्रणमामि तु देवी नराति हरे नमो वरदे जय भगवती देवी नमो वरदे या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः जय चंद्र दिवाकर नेत्रधरे जय पावक भूषित वकभरे जय चंद्र दिवाकर नेत्रधरे जय पावक भूषित वकभरे जय भैरव देहा नीलीन परे जय भैरव देहा नीलीन परे जय अंधक दत्य विमोक्ष करे नमो वरदे जय भगवती देवी नमो वरदे जय महिषाभिमर्दिनी शूलकरे जय लोक समस्त पाप हरे जय महिषाभिमर्दिनी शूलकरे जय लोक समस्त पाप हरे जय देवी पितामह विष्णुनते जय भास्कर शक्र शिरोवनते नमो वरदे जय भगवती देवी नमो वरदे या देवी सर्वभूतेषु नमो नमः जय देवी समस्त शरीरधरे जय नाग विदर्शिनी दुख हरे जय व्याधि विनाशिनी मोक्ष करे जय वंशित दायिनी सिद्धि करे नमो वरदे जय भगवती देवी नमो वरदे जय पाप विनाशिनी बहु फल दे जय पाप विनाशिनी बहु फल दे नमो वरदे जय भगवती देवी नमो वरदे जय भगवती देवी नमो वरदे नमो वरदे नमो वरदे वन दुर्गा महा दुर्गा गिरि दुर्गा ततः परं जय दुर्गा शूली दुर्गा दुर्गा महिषा शक्ति दुर्गा हो दुर्गा चंड दुर्गा ततः क्रमं नीति समोहिनी तंत्रे दुर्गा भेदा नवोदिता दुर्गा भेदा नवोदिता दुर्गा भेदा नवोदिता आ
Dear Asmita and Maumita, we are so proud of everything you have achieved throughout your childhood. Your determination and positive outlook will get you far. We love you. Yes. Now we'd like to thank list of people. There are many. We may miss a few. So, but we first thank you all for coming to this occasion, and we are grateful that with this current situation also you have taken out time and you are here to support us and celebrate the best occasion in our life. Thank you. I would also like to thank Chris for lighting and Jose for helping with lighting as well as nice sound system here. Griselda for keeping the auditorium clean. Alak Sarkar for helping distribute the snacks and dinner as well as other people who has helped us. Kabir for helping us distribute dinner and snacks. Ashok and Subhas for managing the lobby and helping guests find their seats. Amol for handling the inside the auditorium. Sonia for handling the videography and photography during the performance. Murli for taking beautiful photos for the photoshoot. Malavika for helping the girls get ready and for creating the backdrop. See, this beautiful backdrop is created by Malavika, and also she helped us in many other ways. So we'd like to thank specifically her for her help. Aditi and Ipsita for help in decorating the lobby. Aruni and Soma for acting the stage managers and helping the program run smoothly. Nivedita for helping with decorations, and Ganapati, Jaduna, Faris, and Saidi for setting up the backdrop during the stage rehearsal. Chandni and Ahona for helping and distribute the brochures.
Congratulations, Asmita and Maumita. We love you.
I would like to call Deeptamashi onto the stage.
Om Guru Bhyo Namaha. Namaskar and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, thank you for being here. It has been more than a year since we have been able to do a performance like this in person, I mean. And the very fact that you chose to be here today to support Maumita and Ashmita speaks volumes about how much they mean to you. And I thank you all for showing this support. Earlier today, while revising this speech, trying to see if I found the correct words to express all the feelings that is surging through my head and heart, the thought that crept back in my mind again and again is that we have come a full circle. Maumita and Ashmita started their Odissi journey here at Durgabari as students of Kala Bhavan. And here we are today, celebrating this very important milestone in their dance lives here at Durgabari. When they first joined my classes, they were in two different groups. Ashmita came first, and then I think a year later, Maumita joined. I would say Ashmita and her friends, perhaps they were the group that got most scolded by me. It was extremely frustrating for me to see these girls so full of potential, lazing around week after week. They were my bodmash bachchas. But what a sharp contrast to the young lady we saw today. When Oshmita was graduating from high school, her mother, Rinadi, approached me for doing their Rangapravish at that time. But my answer was that it will be a great injustice to Momita if she had to perform it at that young age. So before Ashmita went to college, she came to my home with a box of chocolates, a thank you note, and other gifts to bid me goodbye. My heart swelled, and I cursed myself for not taking up Rinadi on her proposal. But I am so glad that we all decided to wait these few years. In these past few years, especially the last one, Oshmita has taught me so much. Her grit and determination has bowled me over. She found a small, separate room in a gym, waited for it to be free, and then would zoom in for classes with mask and sanitizer ready to be used if and when someone entered that room. Even in the past few weeks, ladies and gentlemen, she would wake up early in the morning, practice her dance, go to work, come back, sometimes directly to my home, do her classes, go back. All the corrections I made, next day when she came, it was done. Think back to your college days. How many of us would have taken this trouble and stuck with it month after month? However, talking to her, you will not feel that. Yes, she's a very confident young girl, but she is always unassuming, smiling, and ready for a joke. Just a few days ago, I was telling another student of mine that I love Oshmita's attitude. To tell her that something needs to be done, and the only answer you will get is a nod or an okay, but then it is done. No fanfare, no drama, not even questions. She is that efficient and matured. I enjoyed my one-on-one classes with her because I could discuss things with her in a more matured way, and yet most of the times we were laughing away at our own words. I have gained so much respect for this young lady, and yet she is still that little girl who hated to do the things I expected her to do in my classes. Momita, on the other hand, was just the opposite. Their group was of sweet, quiet, obedient, and hardworking girls. No wonder she eventually transitioned to Oshmita's class quickly and easily. No, I will not say that, oh, what a transformation I have seen in Momita over these years. She is still sweet, obedient, and immensely hardworking. But quiet no more. Sassy and spunky. Yes. Oof, the conversations in class that these two have, not with me though. I would just wonder each time, is this the same girl? Ashmita tells me that she has always been like this. But I still find it hard to believe because they share such a beautiful understanding and a very sweet sisterly bond. but Momita shares some of the same qualities of determination and efficiency as her sister. She has this innocence and charm that endears her to everyone. And that is why Naja Jamuna was such a good fit for her. Won't you agree? Girls, I know you both are embarking in two different yet exciting journeys. Momita, may your college experience be all that you want it to be. And Oshmita, may you reach new heights and make a difference in your job as you have always wanted. Remember, your life is a miracle of chance waiting for you to shape its destiny. Your life will be a continuous unfolding, but be thankful for all of it. Keep all the lessons that dance has taught you close to your heart. Choosing courage over comfort, choosing what is right over what is fun, fast, and easy. Keep practicing your values and, of course, your dance. Well, both sisters excel in all they set out to do. And yet, they are humble, funny, and happy. That says a lot about their parents. Every parent in this room, especially the ones who has dealt with teenagers, they know how hard it is to keep them motivated, in the right track, and have them excel in all possible ways. Kudos to Ashmita and Momita's parents. When I see them, I can clearly see from where the girls got their tenderness, humility, and decency. However, they were not the only ones who made this evening possible. A big thank you to all who helped. Thank you to Durgabari for such excellent arrangements. Well, that was indicative. I have, oh no, where was I? I'm sure there have been many involved to make this evening successful. And you heard Oshmita and Momita's parents. I always have to take both their names. Thank them all. But I perhaps came in contact with only a few. I would personally like to thank all of you who came out on Thursday in that horrible weather to get our stage ready and get the stage rehearsal done. I especially want to thank Malovika for helping me with the decor and backstage, Shoma for managing everything backstage, Durba for helping the girls get ready, Krisha and Divya for helping me with decorating Jagannath. Doesn't he look so grand? Our entire light and sound team. A big hand for them, please. And in that team is my sweet Shurabhi. And thank you, Shurabhi, for being my eyes, ears, and brains at that table. I thank Chandrei and Julie for the video and the photography. You are ensuring that we relive these wonderful moments again and again for many years to come. I don't think you would have enjoyed this evening much if not for our extremely hardworking MC Deepshika. Thank you, Deepshika, for indulging my requests of late night runs of the script, going over all those difficult names again and again. Please, ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause for Deepshika. By now, I'm sure Momita and Oshmita are fuming by the wings. So without further ado, I ask both the sisters to come on stage to receive their certificates. Thank you, Maumita and Ashmita, once more for making me love my work. I hope to see you both soon, well, not immediately, in the post Rangapravish classes. I'm sure they want to speak now to all of you. So please welcome Maumita and Ashmita to the podium.
Good evening, everyone. We hope you have all enjoyed the performance thus far. We would like to express our gratitude to all of you here today to support us on this special day, and also to those who could not be here but have always been there for us.
Your presence means the world to us, and we would not have fulfilled our dream without your help.
Shout out to Deepshika for being such a wonderful and eloquent MC. We would like you to come on stage, please. We would like to also invite Malavika Auntie on stage so we can say our thanks. She helped us get ready today. That's why we look so beautiful.
Thank you, Shurabi, for handling the lights. You did an amazing job. And shout out to Vivian for designing the beautiful brochures and programs that you have in front of you today. They're so beautiful.
We would also like to thank our parents for everything that they have done for us. Thank you for helping us achieve our potential and making sure we take care of ourselves. Even though we may not express it all the time, we appreciate how much you wake up in the middle of the night to check on us and when we were doing our homework late at night.
Thank you for occasionally feeding my boba addiction and for acting as my personal Uber driver for the past 18 years.
To our friends, teachers, and close acquaintances, thank you for supporting us since day one. You have all shaped our lives in numerous ways.
We are so thankful to have met some of the kindest, smartest, and genuine people.
And of course, a special shout out to my sister for completing this milestone with me, especially when you start doing TikTok dances while the intro music plays.
Despite hearing you complain every 5 minutes about your 80-year-old knees and nausea issues, I'm so glad to have had you as my partner in crime, and I know that I could not have done this without you.
Last but most certainly not least, we would like to thank Deepta Mashi for shaping our passion for Odissi and being the most incredible teacher we could ever ask for.
We are so blessed to have had you in our life as a guru and friend. You continue to inspire us as both a dancer and person.
Throughout the past 12 to 13 years, we have learned so much from you, like whether it be about Odissi or even simple things, such as how we have 2 knees and 2 elbows and therefore should use them.
Thank you for feeding my sister after work and for also teaching us how to do our chokas and tribongis. You have helped us stay in touch with our culture and roots, and for that we cannot thank you enough.
We would like to invite you on stage so we can give you our thanks.
We now come to the concluding presentation of the evening, Moksha Mangalam. Moksha means reintegration of the Atma, the soul, with the Paramatma, the Absolute. In Indian philosophy, the attainment of salvation is considered the ultimate aim of life. Dance is considered a vehicle of sadhana, a path to salvation. This composition is distinctly divided into 2 parts. First, the dancers present a pure dance piece in fast tempo, followed by an abhinaya piece, through which they try to evoke admiration and devotion for Devi Durga in every soul, as they pray for the well-being of all. Moksha Mangalam is based on Rag Bhairavi and is set to Ektali. Music composition is by Pandit Bhubaneshwar Mishra, and dance choreography is by Padma Vibhushan Guru Shri Kelucharan Mohapatra. As I mentioned, this will be our concluding presentation. Just as a reminder, on your way out, please don't forget to collect your box of dinners. But before that, you are most welcome to take pictures with Asmita and Maumita after this concluding dance. Additionally, if anyone has lost any items, Griselda is in the lobby area and she will be able to help you. Before I sign off, I just want to thank you all for being such a wonderful audience. Continue to be safe and enjoy this last presentation. Thank you.
सर्वा मंगल मंगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थ साधिके शरण्ये त्र्यंबके गौरी नारायण नमो नारायणी नारायणी नमोस्तुते नारायणी नमोस्तुते नारायणी नमोस्तुते नारायणी नमोस्तुते नारायणी
Such beautiful performances. She took care of my daughters for the last 14-15 years, and today's performance is all her contribution and our daughters' dedication. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Now, this concludes the performance of the evening. If you would like to take pictures with Asmita and Maumita, you may come up to the stage to do so now. Please form a line in front of the stage. Also, before you leave, please pick up your dinner. We have got box dinner just outside the gate. And also, the people who have indicated their vegetarian offer, we have got specific vegetarian boxes for them. And we request others that who have not given any preferences to pick up a non-vegetarian box. Thank you. Thanks a lot.